Hello, you beautiful people. I am spiritual teacher for you, and I came with a very specific download for you guys. And this is not my typical video. I normally do a reading, and I may do a reading. Um, my cat Smokey is being very cute right now on his cat tower. I feel like some of you probably have cats that are tuning in. Anyways, this video is about fear and um, and what is fear and why does it play such a big role in our lives. And so, as I was in my car today, that's where I do some of my best thinking. Um, but as I was in my car today, I just got this super specific vision basically of what fear kind of is. I realized that fear, and that's been coming up so much lately, is like, what is fear? And all fear is a filter. Like the filters on Snapchat or on, videos, just filter. It's a filter. And no, that's not even the type of filter I'm talking about. I'm talking about the type of filter like a water filter. Okay. So it's kind of almost comparable to survival of the fittest, but in a spiritual sense, not the 3D survive in nature sense, but more of the who is worthy of getting to this high level. And the thing that separates those that are survivalists and elevators and, ones that are meant to elevate to their highest timeline and highest path, their truest path, and then separate those people from the ones who don't make it. That's what fear does. It separates those that make it and elevate to those that don't. So the vision that I had, and I wish I could, maybe I'll attempt to draw a picture, but I'm going to try to describe it the best way that I can. Was imagine there's a huge stone door, like taller than life, probably like, we'll say 30 feet high, okay? 30 feet high, tall door, maybe even higher, maybe 50 feet, however big it feels to you, however big fear feels to you. At the time I was doing this visualization, I pictured it to be like 50 feet tall. It's huge because fear to me feels so big. And so on each side of this stone door are these two stone, very scary looking guardians. And yeah, they're guardians. They're guarding the door. And they're not there to fight you. They're not there to make you work harder. They're literally there to keep the riffraff, those that don't belong, out of the other side of what's on the other side of that door, which is your highest path. That door is not your highest path because you have to go through that door. The door is actually fear. And so these guardians are standing on each side of the fear door. And so everyone lives their life. And eventually they come to this door that's labeled fear. And we look at those guardians and it's scary. And we're scared of, what they might do. We're scared of the unknown. We're scared of what's on the other side of that door. We're scared of, fear is everything that we've grown up, our trauma, our baggage, our upbringing, our beliefs, our foundational core happenings that affected us. Fear comes from all of those things. It comes from wanting to survive. And so you're built to feel fear to keep you safe, right? So fear is an illusion that you're not safe. But when you're following your heart and you're following your path, but eventually on your path, there's going to be that fear door. And you have to decide if you're going to let those guardians scare you away, because that is all their purpose is to scare you away. Because they know that the only people that walk through the fear door are the people that realize that those guardians are not to stop you. They are to protect you as you go through the door. Okay? So it's not something to be scared of. You are protected. They are your protectors. But they look scary because they're keeping out the ones who don't belong. And this fear door is everything that's ever happened to you that makes you feel fear. And they're not stopping you. The only thing that's stopping you is thinking that you can't go through the door, that it's too scary. All that you have to do is walk through the fear door and get to the other side, because on the other side is literally everything you have been dreaming of, desiring, wanting in your life. I just saw a bird fly up and over the window. It flew up and out. That's crazy. I didn't see what kind it was. I think it was red. It might have been a cardinal. But you guys, so as I'm describing this, the stone door is very, very vivid to me. The guardians are very vivid. I would love if you let me know what you saw when I was describing the fear door. So I really want you to like think about your fear door and what is stopping you from walking through it. Why? What? Because that's what the guardians are there for. They're there to help you as you walk through that door alone, because nobody can go with you. That's the other thing that's scary about this door, is you have to walk through it alone. The guardians won't let anybody else come with you except for your spirit team, but they're part of it, you know? These guardians are there to protect you as you walk through the door. This is, of course, if you are following your heart, if you are following your gut, if you're following where you feel led to, what is drawing you to this highest path? Something's drawing you there. Something is pulling you in. But then this door appears, the fear door. Are you going to walk through the door? Or are you going to be like everyone else and turn around and keep going the other way? Because that door will come back. You're going to have to face that door again eventually. It doesn't go away, but as soon as you walk through it, that's it. You chose to walk through it, to have faith, to have trust that you are protected, that you're going to make it. Even if you don't believe it, even if you don't believe that you're going to make it, and you're terrified of failure, you might even be terrified of success. Whatever you are, you walk through the door. Sorry, I lost my train of thought there. You walk through the door, okay? If you want to get to your truest, highest path, your truest, highest timeline. And that is fulfilling your highest purpose, you see. I feel like a lot of you coming to this video, it's not actually a reading, this video probably have been questioning, like, what is your purpose? Why are you here? And I didn't get ready for this video. I lit some incense to clear the air and clear the energy. I didn't plan anything. All I know is I had this download today, and I had to come on here and I had to share it with you guys. So whenever you're seeing this is when you're meant to see it. And it is a message. It is a message from your team to walk through the door. To know that you are protected, and that yes, it's scary. There's no doubt it's scary. But look at your guardians and say, thank you for helping me through this door. They're not going to acknowledge you. I see them as just being super stone faced, kind of like the British Guard, the Queen's Guard or whatever. How they're just like stone faced. That's how your guardians are, because they are there for one reason, and that is to keep out anyone who doesn't belong. So when you walk through this door, your life was going to change. Like, there's going to be people that leave you. There's going to be your your job may change, relationships are going to change. You are literally choosing to elevate. You're choosing to fulfill your divine purpose. You're choosing to trust that you have a higher purpose, and that when you walk through that door, that whatever's supposed to happen will happen, and it'll be for your highest purpose. And listen, this will be a life. Now, I'm not saying it's going to be easy, but things will happen. Things will happen to where it will just fall into your lap. But you have to do the inner work. You have to do the self awareness. You have to ask the hard questions. Okay. So that made me realize I made my own oracle cards actually on index cards here. I just made a bunch of cards. And so what I want to do is shuffle them and see what comes out, because one of the cards is very similar to what I just said. So let's see. So we got, I have a blank card in my deck, and it got in there accidentally, and it seems like it won't leave. So either that card is supposed to have something on it, and I just haven't done it yet, or it is literally talking about a blank slate, or a starting over in a blank slate. And maybe that's what it's like to walk through the doors, like you're starting over, you're being reborn. That's what it's like to walk through the door of fear, is you're being reborn. So it's like you see things in a totally different way. Okay. And then we got rebirth. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, you guys. And I mean, I made these cards and I put my energy into them. And we got the rebirth card when I literally was just talking about that. That's crazy. And I'm sitting here shuffling like this. Okay. We also got masculine energy. So that means that I feel like this is a time where spirit is asking you to tap in to your masculine energy, because I feel like a lot of people probably watching this, I'm not sure if I can wear like logos on my clothes. So that's why I have like this bag covering it. But it's fallen off several times now. I probably should have thought about that before I started the video, but oh well, I'll figure it out. I might have to blur it out or something. I don't know. But anyways, so I feel like a lot of you here are feminine energy. You have a lot of feminine energy. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Okay. Whoa, what was that? Sorry, you guys. I just got this like whooshy feeling. Carol, Divine. I see. I don't know what that was. That was crazy. I'm sorry for that. Um, but yeah, so you need to tap into your masculine energy. And so the root chakra is coming out as well to say that this is your fear. This is your root chakra is coming out because you have a lot of fear. This is where you hold fear from. So let's see if there's anything else, these cards. So, this would be a time to really meditate with your root chakra, and maybe go to a Reiki master and let them run Reiki on you. Oh, we got the heart chakra now. So this is acceptance, that you need to accept this as your new way of life. And now find joy. Let's see. Find joy. So this is, yeah, and that's the thing. You can't get so serious about life. You have to be able to stop and enjoy the present moment. That's what it's all about, is finding joy. Because as you find joy, the more joy you find, the smaller fear gets. The more joy you find, the smaller fear gets. Okay, that is a huge message. So, this is a priority to find joy, because it's not something that necessarily comes so easy, especially for those of you tuning in right now. It's not something that comes so easy. So, um, you have to find it, you have to dig for it, you know? I also got help with your heart. Help with your heart. Okay, so that has several meanings. In other words, I feel like some of you are helpers and givers. You're definitely givers and helpers, and you. But I'm sensing that sometimes when you help, it may come from a place of, well, what's in it for me, kind of thing. So this is a reminder to help, when you choose to help someone, to do it from your heart. This also means focus. Yeah, the heart chakra came out. Focus on your heart in order to help yourself. So there's that chakra again. I'm really sensing that some of you um, probably need to really focus on balancing and centering yourselves in the chakras. Um, that is something I can help with. So you may book a personal session with me, and I can help balance your chakras with you. Okay. Only if you're interested. You can reach out to me on Facebook at Spiritual Teacher for You, as well as Instagram and TikTok. Just make a decision. Just make a decision. Either choose to do it, or choose to do. You can't do this wishy-washy. When you stand here in confusion, you just stay stuck. But if you make a decision, the energy starts to flow again. Okay? So it's important that you make that decision. You're going to be busy. All your dreams are going to come in, and it's going to require you to make lots of decisions. And you have to be comfortable making those decisions. So there's busy times ahead here. I also see for some of you that this decision includes a decision about a business partner, whether you want to work with someone or whether you want to try to do it on your own. Okay. Anything else? Yeah, some of you have some toxic influences around you that need to be cleared out. And you know what? When you choose to find joy and you walk through that fear door, those toxic people will go away. Okay? Keep going. Keep going. Keep fighting. Keep going. And in fact, I might change this card. Because, and the only reason I felt that I needed to put boxing gloves is because a lot of people feel like they're fighting themselves when they keep going. It's like you're fighting your old self, and the whole point of keeping on going is because your new higher vibrating self is elevating above your old self. It's your old self is just falling away. And sometimes it can feel like a battle with your old self. In fact, I feel that is what the toxic is that your old self has toxic behaviors. And I'm hearing self-sabotage for some of you. So the keep going is like a battle with your old self to keep going in this new direction, and your old self's trying to pull you back. I can feel that your old energy is trying to convince you that you're not good enough, that if you walk through that door something bad's going to happen. That's that toxic old thinking that will go away when you go through this rebirth. Okay. Wow. Wow. Some crazy energy here, you guys. Oh, yeah. You are leveling up. You are leveling up like crazy. You have a new cycle coming in. And in this new cycle, you're literally like that spiral is not flat, it's more of a cone. You're going to the next level, okay? Go forward with gratitude. If you move in gratitude, you will appreciate things in your life. And in appreciating, that's the energy. And so more things that you will appreciate will come into your life, including lessons. That's the thing. Everything is something to be appreciated. There's a silver lining in everything. Okay. And I think that's why I felt drawn to do kind of like the lines there, because there's a silver lining in everything. Ask the hard question. There's a question that you're avoiding the answer to, and Spirit is encouraging you to ask that question and be ready to receive the answer. And don't have an expectation of what the answer is. Be open to messages from Spirit. You have the sight. If you are seeing this message, you have gifts. You have intuitive nudges. You see, I know you see things in your peripheral. You see light. You have a very vivid imagination. Okay? A very vivid dreaming mind. This is like clairvoyance, clairaudience. The clairs are all just they're all just running through my mind. And I know sight is only one of the clairs, but I feel like this card is like all of them for you. For you tuning in, you have like you hear things, you see things, you feel things, you feel energy, um, you smell things. Okay. Oh man. Oh yeah. You take action now. Take action now. Whatever you have been waiting on, this is encouraging you to take action now. And you're someone who is quantum leaping right now. You are going from a very boring, like nothing going on type of life, and you are quantum leaping into this fast lane where all of your desires are coming true. And I know that because you're walking through the fear door. Okay. Yeah. So if you came to this message, you guys, it was for a reason. I hope it resonates with you. I hope you're at a time in your life where you are deciding um, what you want in life. I can feel that you're like trying to decide exactly what you want, and you're also like, well, what's stopping me? What's stopping me? And I feel you. The ancestors card just came out. So maybe this is a time for you to um, try to meditate and with the intention of getting messages from your ancestors. Connect with your ancestors. I try to connect with my ancestors every day. I just by doing a simple prayer and thanking them for being there and being present and coming to help me in my journey. And I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for them. Your ancestors are the whole reason you're here and the whole reason you're going through what you're going through. So you are here and they are encouraging you to finish something. I'm hearing like you are someone that is supposed to be doing something that they started. So and it seems like you are the one to finish it or at least break a cycle. You're either here to finish a cycle or break a cycle. It kind of feels like the same energy. So that could be for some of y'all. But yes, thank you so much for watching. And you guys, if you want to book a personal reading for me with me, just reach out to me. You can go to my Fiverr or my Etsy to book a reading. I am on there. But otherwise, I sending much love and light to you guys.